Good morning, everybody. This is Tasha, and welcome back to Too Transparent Tasha. I'm your host, Tasha. It's about, I think, 9 o'clock. No, I'm sorry, 8:53 right now in the morning. I said, let me do this now before little Miss Mama wakes up. Anyway, I just want to first say thank you to all of my 14 subscribers. I've been up for almost a week and I'm very thankful. I know it's little, but I'm very thankful for the humble beginnings, and thank you as well for subscribing and want to get my side of the story as well. But to not hold you up, because I know we all got places to go and jobs to go work at, maybe if you're working today. I am going to start the 10-minute timer because it's time to pick up from where we last left off, and 10 minutes is starting now. There we go. Anyway, so the last thing I was talking about was where this person was very flirtatious, very strong in flirtation, very, I don't want to say, I'm just going to say arrogant about himself, but confident. He was very confident. Those ones, I will say they will be, in most people's eyes, very attractive. And a lot of people, especially girls, they like a person that ain't they're not afraid to come at them in a way that's very confident and cocky about it, because they like getting approached. Women like myself, I guess, they like it when the man makes the first move. But the thing is, the question is actually, when that happens and they say stuff that's deeper than, hey, how are you doing? How's your day going? Okay, good. And you're at work and it gets a little deeper to like, I just want to try some of your seafood. I want to try something different. You keep cordial. We can do this. And I know I got a woman, blah, blah, blah. I know you got a husband, blah, blah, blah. But I just want to just do this to you one time, or whatever they say. If you know your insides or your instincts or whatever you want to call it is telling you that, this is really not work related. Or if your husband or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever your spouse or your partner was, it was around right next to you, would they be seeing the same thing? Absolutely to the not. So why are you allowing it to happen? Good question. Of course, this was me. And as you can tell, I'm in this situation right now. So I guess the question is, what person are you, or were you? Or hopefully you don't get to this point, but what person are you? Are you going to be that person that says, I don't know what you thought, but we're not having this conversation. I let this go on long enough, and I apologize for that. But you and I cannot have a conversation. We are not at that level. You are not my man, and I am not your woman. You need to go back to your woman or break up with her, whatever you want to do. I don't care. But please take that mess somewhere else, because I'm the wrong one. Or are you going to allow it and enjoy it and bask in it because it feels good? That's a question you want to ask to yourself, honestly. I also want to clear some things up as well while we're in mid-conversation here. The reason why I want to go back to this, and I don't know if I said it in my last two other videos, is that I know what I did was wrong, and I know two wrongs do not make it right. But my love of my life tells me, and he constantly tells me, and I love that he has a way of painting pictures and just saying things that just is so on spot on, that every action has a reaction and every cause has an effect, which means for me to get to this point, there had to be an action to transpire into this reaction that happened back some time ago. I will just say that I can't really go into details like that, but I will say that I feel that a certain event happened where at first I don't want to say blindsided, but I can say that it kind of affected me probably in a way to where I didn't feel that, I don't know what this, I can't, I'm trying to figure out the word I'm trying to say, because I'm not really great at explaining things, so bear with me. But let's just say that something happened some time ago. Of course, I'm in North Carolina, so it happened here, where that I stood by my husband, and because I believed everything he had to say, because everything he did was for, in my thinking, for the family or myself. And somehow I just, let things go, because I'm not that kind of person that nags. Sometimes I don't really ask questions like I probably should, or I don't even, maybe not that I had a question and was too scared to ask, because I'm not scared or anything. I'm not scared to ask questions. It's just, I just didn't think about like there was a need of asking a question. Well, basically, I probably should ask certain questions probably by the time this happened, or put my foot down in certain instances that I probably should have, because the situation happened, and any other person probably would have left this relationship. I chose to stay because I thought I knew my husband. I thought that this person that I'm married to has never shown these signs, and I've never seen that person do that before. So yeah, I stood by my husband's side, my children's father's side. Let's just say that. And now coming to light of what's happened and learning from situations that I put behind me, now I see that, wow, I probably should have left, honestly. But I'm kind of glad that things have shown the light to me at last minute, because if I did leave, I wouldn't have met the one that I am with now, that I love so very much, that I feel like I am in tune with. But anyhow, I'm gonna make this into like a 30-minute video. I'm trying to do this in within 10 minutes, and I got 3 minutes and 37 minutes left. Anyhow, basically that's what I meant by, well, every action is a reaction. With every cause, there's an effect. Quoted to you by my favorite love of my life. The love of my life that I should have had a long time ago. Anyways, going back to the flirtatious part, I guess we could probably go into key takeaways. But if you feel like you're that kind of person to where, you got a person at your job that you can tell that's just been eyeing you in the way that, that don't sit well with you, or you can tell that they're looking at you, not in a like, oh, I can see you in my vision, but I'm not staring at you kind of way, and they're looking at you, it's time to confront them about that. It's time to ask questions too, because some people, they'll come off, very like cool, like some of them, once it's okay to be like, cool, whatever. But if it gets into a line to where they just try and get into your, sexy, you're looking real good in them pants today or whatever, they may not come out as strong like that, but they'll creep up to it. And if you could feel it, it's time to stop that in your tracks. Got 2 minutes, 11 seconds left, but it's time to stop that in the tracks for sure. But I will be actually letting you know that the next time we make this video will be probably another couple of days from now, maybe, possibly. But yeah, other than that, yeah, basically the flirtation is a big no-no. So, I think the next time that we'll have this convo about what the next thing is, probably going to be the conversation of the first big step into something that shouldn't have happened. Let's just say that. But that's about 1 minute and 6 seconds left. So, yeah. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, have any stories, let me know. And please don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, and all that, share, and all that good stuff. If you got people that you know that want or need to hear this, bring them to the channel. This is unfiltered, this is uncut, as you can tell. Normally I'm an editor. I will probably cut some of this out, but I'm trying to keep it raw dog. That didn't sound right. I'm sorry. But I'm trying to keep it real. And people need real nowadays. AI's all over, and I don't want you to feel like this is just an edited machine of AI, but just a few like captions and stuff in here. Other than that, but yes, I would love to see more subscribers to come through. I'd love to even see some more comments, and I appreciate everyone that's commenting. I love y'all for that. Thank you so much. And big shout out to my love of my life. He's always my #1 fan, always my first comment. And that is my 10 minutes. Anyways, turn off. Oh, I had to swipe up. Forgot about that. Don't use it as much. Anyways, this is Too Transparent Tasha. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will be seeing you guys back soon. Peace.